So today I was actually looking at playsets, for my daughter. Like, when I mean playset, I mean like, something like that, pre-assembled, has swings and slides and all that stuff for kids. But when you look at it, they look actually pretty decent online, pretty sturdy, and they weren't prices weren't like gonna kill you. Like, they range from anywhere from 500 to several $1,000s. But the problem is when you physically look at them, they're really flimsy. Like, you can see the wood and stuff. It's like they're not even 2x4s. They're smaller than 2x4s, and they're really flimsy. Just by physically looking at it, you it doesn't look like even like a bigger kid can actually fit in one of those. So what gonna do is gonna build my own play set. So first of all, I'm gonna start off building a swing set. As you can see here, I pre-assembled. Um, these are 4x6 by 12. So that's 4x6 by 12, and those are 4x6 by 12. They're all 4x6 by 12. So right now I'm going to actually build a swing set first, and then I'll build some other playground things, like for slides and so forth. So far right now what I've dug is a trench. You can see here. And that's what I'm going to do is that's to put the post in. So it's going to run this way to this way here. So I'm actually going to pre-assemble or fit everything in and then to put them all into the ground. So what I'm doing is, you can see here there's actually a stack of two. So there's 4x6 here, and this 4x6 on the bottom down here, and then I'm going to put 4x4s in here in the middle, and then I drill a hole all the way straight down and put carriage bolts in the middle. These are 12 inches, and I'll put a section like this, like about one here, and probably like another one here, and another one right there. And of course, put a screw in the top, and put a bolt on there also. It's going to be the same on both sides. One thing I want to note is, originally what I did was I actually just pre-drill a hole with a short drill like these here. But the problem is it won't line up correctly. So what I recommend is actually buy a long drill bit like I have over here. Like that drill bit, because it's going to make your life much easier. It would you just drill down and drill down just one time, and everything's going to line up. So instead of trying to drill one section and another section and another section and line it up, it's really difficult. As you can see here, I'm using this long drilling a hole all the way through all three of these 4x6 in one spell, so it's a lot easier. And then instead I'll put the carriage bolts in here. This is 12-inch long, and I think it's a 1/2 inch diameter. So like here, there's one, there's two, there's three, 1, 2, 3, and then of course now there's going to be another one up here. Hold this here. So here I'm putting this, and also I should make these galvanized. So this is galvanized, bolts galvanized, everything's galvanized. Galvanized is works well with treated wood. And I'm just going to hammer this through. done. And I'm just gonna put the washer on the other side and the nut. So this is gonna be where the footing is gonna go. It's one hole here is probably like, I don't know, 3-4 feet deep, and the second one 3-4 feet again. What we're gonna do is my son and I, we're gonna lift this up by ourselves. So what we're gonna do is probably one person on this side, one person this side, and walk it out, and then put it on there, and put it on that ladder, that cross beam, and then we will put both footing into the hole, and then put concrete. That's the idea. Let's see if that works. So new plan. Originally, my son and I, what we're gonna do is lift this 2 posts together on one side and the cross beam together, you know, and that was attached to that post, but it was way too heavy between the two of us, because every time we try to lift it up and put it into the 2 holes, it kept pushing it back and back, and it would never go in that hole because honestly, between the two of us, we weren't strong enough to put it in there. So what we're gonna do is we just actually, I'm gonna put it 1 post up. I put cement in, level it out, let it dry tomorrow. Then I'm gonna put that one in with the focus with the cross beam or attach. Then attach it up to there. So here's the completed swing set, the first part of the background play set. I didn't show hanging up the swings and so forth. That's kind of self-explanatory. So now moving on to the second part, building the on the right side. Not sure what I'm going to build yet, but I'll work on it as I go.